A lot of people tell y'all unrealistic shit. This video is the realistic way on how to become successful after high school, how to become rich after high school, how to get a lot of money to your name after high school. This is the realistic way. You feel me? I could have sat here and told you, day trade, do this. I made a clothing brand, blew up first month, motherfucking scam. You feel me? I could have told you all type of different stuff. You feel me? I'm keeping it real with you. This is the realistic way on how to get some money. Realistic way on how to become a person, how to become somebody who actually has substance. Because you don't want to not have substance. Somebody with substance is a horrible person to be. You don't want to be that unless you just don't care about life, care about yourself. You feel me? But this is the realistic way on how to become successful after high school. Realistic way on how to become rich after high school. I'm not going to sit here and tell you day trade. I will say day trading is something you can start looking into. Definitely, 100%. I planned on looking into it. I wanted to, but the charge that's not the route I want to go. I have people who do that and show me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, that's something I'll do when I got money. You feel me? That's something I'll do when I got money and I want to keep my money. I'll go ahead and get into that. But this is the realistic way on how to become a person. I mean, how to become somebody of substance. That's all I can say. This is the realistic way on how to become somebody of substance, how to get all these nice things with the 9-to-5, how to make use of what you got for the people who aren't as creative, or it's not even a problem for the people who haven't even found their purpose. Because I'm going to be real, I didn't find my purpose. I didn't find my passion for clothes until I already got here, until I got everything. And I'm like, dang, what do I do next? You feel me? Because I already got the crib, I got the car. Now I just got to find a girl, have a baby, and die. That's how I looked at it. I'm being honest. That's how I looked at it. 100% honest. But that's not it. You got to find your passion. It's levels. You got to keep leveling up. You got to keep going. And that's my plan. I keep leveling up. I keep going, and that's why I'm on this journey now. So yeah, I had to add that in. So Dre, you can keep talking. Fuck nigga. Damn, that might be good. So where the fuck have I been? Became pretty successful for my age. 2 cribs at 19. That's a big milestone. I got a house that I'm renting out as well in the country. You feel me? So I got a lot of shit going on. New car. You feel me? A Charger. Now no V6, that V8 bitch. That V8 bitch. Oh God. Why am I making this video? The video title, I haven't decided on it, but it's going to be along the lines on how to become successful after high school. You feel me? I understand there's a lot of you guys who are my age or younger who actually looked up to me on the video game, but I want to bring it out into the real world and show you how you could switch from that to this. You feel me? To now I'm in a 2-bed, 2-bath, walk-in shower, fucking peaceful as fuck. I'm in the suburbs of where I came from, and I'm not from there. I'm from fucking shit. A household with a single mother, gang. That's as best as I could put it. Now I went from that to now I'm able to buy whatever I want, do whatever I want, drive a V8, second crib, bought my car and my crib around the same time for my 19th birthday, and then I'm about to be on my 3rd crib because I'm moving again, and I'm trying to decide if I should go to Charlotte, Atlanta, or stay in the area I'm in until I do what I got to do. I'll be in a position where I can provide for everybody, and this video is to tell you guys how I'm on the path to that, because I'm really close. I'm so far and so close at the same time, but me doing everything I've done at 19, I'm at the peak now. I'm at the peak of what the 9-to-5 shit could do for me. Now it's time for me to hit the next level, and that's why I'm coming back out here. You feel me? How the fuck can I graduate high school, and what do I do after that? Like, what the fuck can I do to not end up homeless after high school? There we go. That's the right shit to say. That's the right shit to say. Hell yeah. I bought my first crib at 18. I will be honest. A lot of you guys have to have the drive. In order to listen to me, in order to do what I've done or try to do what I've done, because there's a lot of you guys who have been texting me saying, yo, how'd you do this? How you do this? And I help you guys. I'm never going to gatekeep. I'm never going to keep secrets. I'm never going to not tell you guys how I did what I did, because I like seeing my people win. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, no matter how long, you all are my people. And I still love you guys. Like, I never left. You feel me? But 18, fresh out of high school, just graduated. I went fresh out of high school, just graduated, didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I wanted to go to college. Well, I didn't even really want to go to college. I felt peer pressure into college. And that's another thing. I want to tell you guys, you don't need college. College is only if the job you want to do needs a degree to continue and be successful. If you don't know what the fuck you want to do, don't go to college. You're wasting money. You're wasting your money, your parents' money, whoever's spending that money, you're wasting it. It's no point. You feel me? So at that point, I was thinking about, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be real. I thought I was gonna be a failure. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I self-doubted myself because I was like, damn, all these people want to go to college, all these people getting accepted. What the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I? What am I gonna do? So with me going through all those motions, all those problems, do I look good? Hold on. I didn't know what the fuck I want to do. It was either college or become a failure. That's how I viewed it. I'm gonna be honest. College or become a failure, right? So whenever I'm going through that, I'm panicking. Crying, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Crying. Scared as fuck. Not knowing what the fuck I want to do. Didn't want to let my mom down. I wanted to help my mom, be able to give us a better life, do things I haven't ever been able to do. And so I was like, shit, fuck it. I'm gonna work. You feel me? Because I've always touched money, off the YouTube channel. I've always had my hands in money, just not the amount of money I've been able to touch. So you gotta have a drive. When I say if you're fresh out of high school, you have to have a drive to want to make it. You have to want to make it. Nobody else can want to make it except for you. Nobody else can want this nice ass shit except for you. You feel me? You're the only one that can control it. So why the fuck would you count yourself out? Why? Let me stop cursing so much. Why would you count yourself out? If you're the one who wanted, why count yourself out? You feel me? So I started working a regular job, Burger King. But I was working Burger King, $13 an hour. I was able to flip $13 an hour into $1,000 a week. You feel me? And to a lot of people, that's like, dang, you were slaving, you were doing this. But I'm proud of that. I'm proud of seeing that I was able to turn that little bit amount of money into $1,000 a week and being able to make more than the managers. You feel me? I was making more than the managers. I was working a lot, but I was making more than the managers. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week. You feel me? That's why I said the drive comes in handy, because you gotta want it. I was just going, work every day, 15-hour shifts, doubles, picking up every shift I could, telling the boss, yo, bro, let me work. I'm here to work. I'm here to get this money. You feel me? Cool. Fast forward. I did all that. I'm working all these hours every week, $1,000, stacking up. My mom was like, no, I'm gonna say that after. No, yeah, I'm gonna say that right now. My mom was like, well, at first she was like, well, you working like you got a whole family. You working like you got 5 kids, this and this and that. I was like, Mom, I want this. You feel me? I want this life. I want a certain way of, I want a lifestyle, and I gotta be able to afford it. I gotta be able to fund my lifestyle, because there's no way, with all due respect, there's no way I can go through or put my people, my children, through what I went through. You feel me? $1,000 a week, 60 hours a week, 50 to 60 hours a week. You feel me? After 40, 20 plus, after 40 hours, everything is overtime. That's how I was able to hit that 1,000 mark every time. I can show receipts too, so I might have them on the screen somewhere. You feel me? Definitely one of my proudest moments. I'm still proud of that grind to this day, because that really showed me who I was and how bad I want money. You feel me? Because that was my first time touching that much money, so I got addicted, man. I'm telling you, you gotta get addicted to that money. You gotta want it. You got to. You can't. You feel me? You can't count yourself out. So I did that. First crib, fresh out of high school, bought my first crib off Burger King. You feel me? Boom. Cool. After that, I will say, a lot of what I'm going to tell you guys is simply just dedication and knowing how to take an opportunity. That's all. Like I said, I maxed out my 9-to-5 stats. I'm done with this shit. I'm tired of 9 to 5. It's time for this shit. You feel me? But of course, I'm gonna tell you guys my steps, my process to how you can quickly get there instead of being in that confused position that I was in. I'm giving you the blueprint so you can just go straight there. You already got a plan. You know, okay, I saw Dre do this. He was able to do this. Now I know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna handle it. He did it this way. I like it, but I'm gonna do my way. You feel me? And that's what I respect. So, because I'm not saying all this for y'all to copy me. Y'all don't have to copy me. You feel me? When it comes down to it, I just worked. That's when it comes down to it. I'd work, but I wasn't lazy. A lot of niggas after school, they'll work, but they'll work a little bit of hours. They're fine with living with their parents. They're fine with living with their mom. You feel me? I wasn't that. I said if I'm gonna work, if I'm gonna take this time away from college, by the time they get out of college, I'm gonna be up there. By the time these 4 years are done, I'm gonna be at the top. You feel me? They gotta catch up to me, because there was one point, and there's no grudge against anybody, but there was one point where I felt like I had to catch up to them. You feel me? So that's why the drive comes in handy, because I had to catch up to y'all. That's what it felt like. And now who's ahead? You feel me? And then after 4 years, who's gonna be ahead then? God knows. God knows. And it's all to him. But, so I say that. First crib at 18. Boom. Burger King. My mom was like, well, she's like, you doing all these hours. You killing yourself, son. You working all these hours. You might as well get into a warehouse. That's whenever she's like, you can work way less hours, making way more money. So then I got into Ralph Lauren. Polo. I started working at Polo Warehouse. As soon as I got there, I learned how to do everything. You feel me? I learned how to do everything. I told them, hold on, I look sexy young nigga. I'm breaking out, but sexy young nigga. As soon as I got in, make it your priority to learn everything. Everything. That's where it starts. Once you get your first warehouse job, fuck what everybody say. Fuck what they be like, oh, you shouldn't be trying so hard. When you get your first warehouse job, try. I'm gonna just say try so you can learn everything. Cause then once you try and bust your ass here, you don't gotta do that much everywhere else because you already know the skill set. So I got in there, busted my ass, learned everything I could, you feel me? Got a whole bunch of skill set, everything to put on my resume. I was focused on that resume. I was like, I'm gonna build myself up so I could become more valuable to these jobs. So I went from $13 an hour to $17 an hour. There we go, $17 an hour. You feel me? Working from 3 p.m. to 12 at night. Yeah, 17 an hour, 3 p.m., 12 at night. You feel me? It was their peak season, so we did that. We worked pretty much every day. Had 2 days off or 1 day off, depending on the volume. So I was bringing in good money then. You feel me? Good money. I worked there, learned everything, went to the pick tower, learned how to pack the clothes, learned how to replenish the lines. I learned all of it. I just wanted to become valuable. That's all I was focused on. Oh shit, fuck, damn, fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, okay. Oh fuck, damn. Okay, hold on. There we go. Cool. Where was I at? I stayed at my first crib for 4 months. At this point, I turned 19. I was 18, but I turned 19 October 1st. That was my birthday. At least for 12 months. I moved out in 4 months. I ain't fuck with it. I started making more money. I wasn't fucking with the crib no more. It was a cool first crib. Don't get me wrong, it was nice. I'll show a video up here somewhere. I might show a video. I don't know. Yeah, I'll show a video. Wherever the fuck it is. You feel me? But it was a cool first crib. It was my first shit. 1 bedroom, regular shit, smooth little shit, cool. I was there for 4 months. I broke the lease. Now, breaking the lease, for everybody who knows about cribs, it costs a lot. But that just goes to show how much money I was saving and how much money I was using. You feel me? I mean, how I was making and how much I was saving. You feel me? Because in order to break the lease, I broke the lease and bought this crib at the same time. So I came off that month, because I did it all in the same month. And that month, I came up off of around $6,000. In 1 month, I came up off $6,000, breaking the lease there, which was $4K, and buying this one, which was $2K. Yeah, that math is right. Yeah, that math is right. Okay, and brought this crib, which was $2K. Probably like 7, because I probably spent like 7 bands. I ain't gonna lie, because this was $2K plus the extra fees and shit. So yeah, so then I bought this crib. Cool. I realized, but before I did all that, my fault, I'm skipping steps and shit. But it don't matter. So I went from there, cool, $17 an hour. Remember, I went from $13 an hour, $17 an hour, and then I saw Publix distribution center, order selecting. For all the people out there with a hard job, I'm gonna say it's definitely some work. It does get on your body. It definitely does tire you out, but it's good money. Order selecting, you're gonna make good money. I was making $30 an hour order selecting. You feel me? Great money, beautiful money. It's just a lot of working. It's a lot of working out, basically. But that's a quick come up. If you want a quick come up and you trying to hurry up and get out there and get as much as you can, as fast as possible, get into order selecting. In my area, at least, it's good. In my area, Publix distribution center, I was making $30 an hour doing it. You feel me? But I was on night shift too, so I had a $2 differential. So without the $2, I would have been making 28. You feel me? Either way, I was making good money. So I went from 13, 17, 30. And $30 an hour, I was working way less. I didn't have to work as much. I chose to. I chose to because although the money went up, I still kept the same job. I will say I was busting my ass there, so I did get tired. So I was tired of that shit, so I left. Then I got into forklifts and trucks. Now that's where the real money is. Once you start getting on a roll and getting used to everything, get into forklifts, get into trucks. I promise to you, that's the best and easiest money you'll ever get. And when I say trucks, I'm talking about parking trailers, get your CDL, everything. Get your CDL. I'm still gonna get my CDL, even though I don't want to work anymore. I'm gonna get my CDL because that's stuff that's always gonna be around. You feel me? Forklifts making the same amount of money. So now I'm making the same amount of money that I was before, but I get to work way less. I sit down damn near the whole time. It's easy 8-hour shifts, you feel me? I get more if I want to, but I don't have to because I'm coming home working way less. I'm coming home with 1,000 or more, only working 40 hours. Sometimes I don't even gotta work the full 40, you feel me? So I will say that was my that was my 9 to 5 journey. You feel me? And I summed it up. Oh, cool. Before I did that, my 20th birthday was coming up. I was like, I gotta do all this shit. I did all this at 19. I gotta finish it. You know how good that's gonna sound? You know the bitches gonna love it. What? Young nigga at 19 years old got a car, 2 cribs. What? Crazy. You feel me? So for my 20th birthday, right before I turned 20, I bought my first car. My first car, and then all grace to God, my first car was able to be a sports car. Some people don't consider a Charger a sports car, but a lot of people down here do. So I was able to buy a V8 RT Dodge Charger. My shit's a RT, but I tuned it. As soon as I bought it, I tuned it, so I'm running scat pack horsepower and I'm swapping the whole body. So I'm building the car right now, and that's y'all gonna see way more of that. It's so fun, man. I already got the SRT pages. I shoot flames, all type of shit. I'll show you a video right here. You feel me? I'm just having fun now. You feel me? I did my 9 to 5 shit. I just have fun. I live life, do what I gotta do, and now it's time for the next journey. You feel me? And this video was just basically to sum up that you can do it, no matter how you feel. It was for motivational purpose. No matter how you feel, if you feel lost, if you feel like you can't do it, if you feel like you're falling behind, I promise to you, you're not. You're not, bro. And I can tell you that from somebody who overthinks about everything. You're not falling behind. Never once ever doubt yourself and think you're falling, because you're not. Whole time you think you're falling, but you're the one everybody looking at. Because guess what? The same people I thought I was behind, who do you think they're asking for help now? Who do you think they're looking at now? They're looking at me. They're asking me for help. They're asking me for tips. They're asking me on how I got all this shit in a year. I got all this in a year of graduating. 1 year of graduating. Imagine what I can do in 2. Imagine what I'm going to do in 2026 now that I'm actually focused on shit that matters, on life past a 9 to 5. It's time. And I appreciate all of you. This wasn't a long-ass video. It's not supposed to be. It's just motivational out there for my guys. Anything, if I feel like I left anything out, I definitely will record and add more slots. It's my first time doing some type of shit like this. You feel me? It's definitely my first time doing something like this. My first time recording a real life video. And I'm breaking out and shit. Looking crusty. Ran some errands today and just woke up and I was like, fuck it. I've been procrastinating this video for too long. Fuck how I look. Fuck what people think. It's time, bro. I appreciate all of you. I thank you all for everything you've done for me, everything you're gonna do for me, and everything I'm gonna do for you. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just talking, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just fucking talking, but look at that haircut. Damn. That young nigga sexy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys a lot. It's time for a new era. It's time for me to get serious. It's time. I promise to you, at the end of 2026, my life will be changed. And I hope you guys stay there to help me. Expect content, girl content, car content, clothes content, blogs, all that shit. You feel me? It's me and you. That's all. It's just me and you. Thank you for everything you do. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, peace.